In this video, we visit Moolmanshoek. We are guided by a guy on a horse. We drive some sandstone obstacles. And we enjoy the breathtaking scenery. Coming up. We left Johannesburg late on the Friday afternoon and headed out to Moolmanshoek in the Free State. We arrived in the rain and just in time to witness a spectacular sunset. The evening was spent by relaxing around the campfire. Welcome to another episode of Four Wheeling SA, and we are currently at Moolmanshoek. And today we'll be driving the Moolmanshoek 4x4 trail. I believe it's the Kloof Trail. It's about 30 kilometers long, and apparently the grading is a grade 3. We had some rain over the evening and a couple of days before as well, so we might not be able to do all the obstacles, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, this is also an Ecotrail, so it's all about the scenery as well. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we're on our way on the trail. We left camp to meet up with our guide for the day.
Welcome to Moolmanshoek. So we're going to spend most of the time in the reserve today. We just ask please to follow the guide and follow the route that we indicate. Please don't make your own routes. On the route yesterday, just to go and check how it was, and before we had the extra rain of yesterday afternoon and evening, it was still fine, and I still think it will be fine today as well. We normally our routes are graded at a 3 out of 5, so that just means we don't want anyone's vehicle to get a bump or a scratch or anything like that. But yeah, it's a beautiful part of the farm. We're going to go out here in the center bit through a lot of game, typical plains game of the Eastern Free State, and we will chat a little bit about that, the surroundings and the farm. And as soon as we start going up, I think it's a time where you can switch into low range.
Okay, after that introduction, we are now really on our way. Looking forward to the rest of the day. The Moolmanshoek Valley surrounds you with majestic mountain, a happy place with herds of game roaring on the plains. So in front of us there's a big herd of elands, so we're trying to see how close we can get. We've got a bit of obstacle, a bit slippery down and then slippery up. The topsoil was wet and very slippery after the recent rains. Got a bit of a technical section, sandstone cross axles. We continued further on the route, eagerly awaiting what else the route could throw at us. On the route there are some nice surprises, like the cave we came across.
first things that started the tourism part of the business to Moolmanshoek was hiking trails. And 30 years ago it was a very popular market, and we just use it as a nice spot to sometimes when we do a horse trail come have a break up here, or special occasions, just some lunch or something. And actually very sheltered. When you sleep, I don't usually sleep in those little mud things we made. In the old days when there was still sheep farming, this was a pen. So about 300 sheep that could fit in here comfortably. And then in the morning they would go out to graze again.
We continued on the route and could just not get enough of the beautiful scenery. It is evident why Moolmanshoek was declared the South African National Heritage Site. Came across this tricky sandstone section and were guided through it expertly by Nick. That was an interesting rocky section. Unfortunately I couldn't take a video of myself, but I did do it for one of the other vehicles, and there it is important again just to follow the direction that the spotter gives you. Just quickly stopped for lunch, but look at this for a view. How amazing is this? And that's the entire route is like this. It's just amazing views all the time. I cannot recommend it more to anybody. Get your 4x4 and come here for a day. It's fantastic. After lunch, things were about to get a bit more challenging. We started with the steep rocky incline. Apparently I'm going to drive on this interesting rock where they can take a nice picture of my car, so if I don't fall off I'll post a picture now. It was time for us to head back to the camp and enjoy the last bit of the breathtaking scenery that was on offer. It's the end of the difficult part of the trail today. We're back in 4x4 high range, but very interesting day, very scenic trail, and very interesting day. Tomorrow we're driving a more technical section. It seems they call this the natural Gerotek, which is an obstacle course in South Africa. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. Tonight we're gonna have a nice braai, sit around the fire and just relax. Okay, see you on the next one. Coming up in the next video, things were about to get a bit more challenging.